Y'all, these glasses are, woo, so dirty. Anyway. Okay, so we are moving, or we have moved. I don't know if you can feel the energy, but you probably feel the energy. We've moved into community. Look at everything that's happening around us. Look at what's going on. People are walking around here afraid because the old story is dissolving, the old systems are collapsing. But you guys, when that happens, that's how you know something else is on the way. It's like the old stuff is moving out. And it's like with anything that is being built, okay, from the foundation up, you have to tear it down. Think about when you're getting a house built and you want to clear out the land. Okay, you clear that land out, it looks a mess, it looks chaotic, and you're like, ooh, how is that going to get cleaned up? Now, you know there are crews that are going to easily come and wipe that clean and get ready, set, go on building your house or your business building, whatever. And then when it's done, it's going to be beautiful, perfect, and opulent. Anything that is built on a foundation of lies and fear is always going to fall. It's never going to last. It's going to crumble. And sometimes it's going to, well, most of the time, it's going to look chaotic. It's going to be a little scary because we're holding on. We want to hold on to what we know. And there's this fear of the unknown and all of that. And I get it because, hey, I've been there, done that, right? But what I can see, and if you just sit back, you can see it too. What I can see, and people feel like we're going to be, things are going, to where in a handbasket, and it's just getting worse and worse. No, look back 100 years ago. Look back 200 years ago. Look back 30 years ago. Things have gotten better. I remember there was a time where there were Humpties on the street. I don't know, everywhere you look, if you were in like I would say a socioeconomic environment or neighborhood where it was maybe a little poverty or just, less money, less resources, Humpties. You would see, just cars like lean-tos and things like, you don't see that now. You see more drivable vehicles that are efficient in terms of, fuel efficiency, e-check, whatever that means. I'm no expert in that area. Well, let's move on. Anyway, so you see there's more access to clothing. Like people can get all this nice clothing for the fraction of what they used to cost. I remember back in the 70s and 80s, going to the store, like Christmas time, for example, there were no sales. There were no Christmas sales, okay? There was no Black Friday. These things were, if anything, marked up for the season, and you had to spend your last dollar and max out your credit cards, okay? Buying Christmas gifts, if that was the kind of person that you were. Like, the stuff was not cheap. It was not on sale, period. And I watched how things, not only did they go on sale, you started having like the Black Friday and all of this. And while things are more expensive now, more people have more access. Folks walking around with cell phones. Everybody walking around with cell phones. Pagers. Remember when pagers were out? Those were only for people in businesses and doctors. Then next thing you know, everybody has access to a pager. Everyone has access to some sort of electronic. Everyone has access to flat screen TVs. Everyone has access to food. There are people who are still hungry. That is true. But there is more access to these resources. More people able to pay it forward. More people able to help those who are in need than what I observed before. I really cannot believe my eyes with all of the sales. You can actually go, there are various websites where you can get all types of household things, clothing, everything you can think of for your vehicle, all this stuff, for the fraction of the cost that it used to be. You had to be upper middle class for a lot of stuff back in the day. Now you don't have to be that. And everyone has access to some sort of a vehicle or a ride in somewhere, whether they own a car or they catching a ride or they're doing Uber. There's access. There is more access. More access. And yes, there are lots of things going on around here, but I'm telling you right now, the stuff that you see going left and right is going to be replaced with community. We are coming together in community because it forces you to do things and think in a different way and do things in a different way. So how are we showing up as community? On these apps, particularly TikTok, you see clumps of community in different types of people. People want to connect. People want to have fun together. People want to break bread together. People want to laugh and sing and dance together. They want to celebrate together. They want to encourage each other and inspire and uplift one another. There is more and more of that I see. Now, some people say, well, I don't really see all of that. And what I would say to that is adjust your algorithm. Adjust your algorithm. Everyone adjust your algorithm. If you want to see that, adjust your algorithm. That is also another code for raise your vibrational frequency and you will see it. And when your frequency is raised energetically and even scientifically, everything that resonates with that, you will see it reflected in the physical. Let's get it.